Following Prime Minister Ehud Olmert's announcement last week that he will not be participating in Kadima Party primaries in September, Israel's political scene readies itself for a massive shakeup. Foreign Minister Tzipi Livni is expected to become the next leader of Kadima and hopes to form a coalition government that will postpone general elections for as long as possible. According to polls published in Haaretz and Yediot Ahronot last Friday, Livni enjoys a significant lead over both her fellow Kadima Party member Shaul Mofaz and Likud leader Benjamin Netanyahu. Nevertheless, right now Netanyahu is exerting great effort in order to bring Israel to general elections, a desire not shared by the main players in Israel's political system. The Labour Party, the main partner in the coalition, fears that national elections will reduce its numbers in the Knesset even further, from 19 to 17. In addition, Ehud Barak, the leader of the Labour Party, has not been able to regain public trust since he left office as Prime Minister in 2001 after the eruption of the Second Intifada and the failure of Camp David. Therefore, the Labour Party prefers to stay in the same position it has been in for the past 7 years, as both a partner in the coalition and an internal opponent to it. The Kadima Party is also trying to avoid general elections. The centrist party, which was originally created by Ariel Sharon, must stay in power after Olmert in order to prove it is a lasting political organization and not just a temporary political phenomenon based on the charisma of Ariel Sharon. One must also take into account that Kadima rose to power under the policy of unilateral withdrawal, which is now regarded as a complete failure after Hamas took control of the Gaza Strip and proceeded to launch daily rocket and mortar barrages against Israeli civilian centers in the western Negev. In addition, the failure of the government in achieving a decisive victory in the Second Lebanon War pushed Olmert and the Kadima Party to the verge of collapse. Nevertheless, Olmert's political skill enabled him to stay in his position almost without public support. After his failures in Gaza and the Second Lebanon War, Olmert embarked on a series of peace talks which included the initiation of new negotiations with the Palestinians in the 2007 Annapolis Conference, the resumption of indirect peace negotiations with Syria, the negotiation of a ceasefire in Gaza, and the agreement on a prisoner exchange with Hezbollah. Yet in the end, Olmert's political oxygen ran out due to the many corruption investigations which have plagued his term in office. And after months of crises, investigations, and political pressure, the parliamentary coalition began to crumble, and Ehud Olmert finally announced that he was leaving his position and that his path was coming to an end. If the political predictions come true, Tzipi Livni will take power and continue to lead the country down the path originally set by Ariel Sharon. Yet in Israel's dynamic and unpredictable political reality, it is always very difficult to forecast the future.